The 2023 Murray Cod season is about to open and I'm absolutely itching to get out and have a fish for them. I'll be back on my usual land-based and kayak missions for cod opening this season, throwing some new and interesting lures for them and seeing what happens. G'day guys, if you're tuning in for the first time, welcome to the Fisherman's Office, where we do gear and fishing related videos to help inspire you to get out and enjoy the outdoors through fishing. Let's have a look at some of the lures that I plan to use for cod opening this season. Starting with subsurface, the Imakatsu Alive Chatter 120 is an interesting twist on a traditional chatterbait, where it's sort of a hard body with the skirted hooks and your sort of chatter blade on top of that, with the option of a little loop here to add a chin weight to get you down into the water column. I think this is going to be an absolute killer in the clear water and small streams this year. Look out for that one. Secondly, I'll have a tall profile hard body glide bait by Gancraft in the S-Song 115. This is a cool looking glide bait and a much bulkier lure than the jointed claw, which I've used for bass in the past. Although this would work on bass too, I reckon. This one I reckon is going to be a great addition to the cod box this year. With the abundance of juvenile carp getting around in our systems at the moment, I think it's going to be really, really good and a bit of a point of difference with some other lures that we've been using. This comes with the option to change the tails. So it's got two silicone tails, where this one will help you get a bit more of a wider and more erratic action, and the larger tail neatens up the action a bit more, but it's a much longer and more shallow glide. So yeah, look out for this one this year. If you enjoy this sort of content, subscribe to the channel and switch on notifications to keep up to date with our newest videos. You can go one further by hitting a super thanks if you like, which is a small form of donation which will help us grow, and it pays for things like giveaways that we do once a month on our live, and you can tune in on those on the last Sunday of every month. Finally, on to surface fishing. This little beauty is the Jackal Swing Mikey 115, which is an absolutely fantastic looking lure. Along with the Lucky Craft Sammy, which I used briefly last year, these two are going to be my staple surface lures for the year. I had my most amount of hits on this lure last year, the Sammy, so this is going to be going back in the box again, of course, because it's just awesome, and I'm loving this smaller profile of surface lure, similar to your pompadour size and stuff like that. If you like your paddlers, you can try those also. It's a bit harder to get the Sammies nowadays, but they are a wicked lure. If you can get one, go and grab one, because they're bloody awesome. The Swing Mikey is a jointed wake bait design that is really good to work very slow, especially in those small pockets of water, like in the little corner pockets of log jams or under overhanging trees and things like that, when you really want to work things slowly right on the surface with a bit more subtle action than a paddler. The other benefit to these is if you've got them coming up and not actually committing to top water, you can crank these down under the surface a little bit and hopefully trigger bites that you may not have gotten on a standard top water lure. Apart from all that stuff, of course, my usual staples in spinner baits and your normal crankbaits will be in the box and in the kayak and in the bag as normal. You've seen all those sorts of lures before, so I'm not going to show them here today, but that's in case things get desperate. But I'm really looking forward to getting into some cod fishing with these new lures. If you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below what you're using for next year. Leave a super thanks if you want to help us grow, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a cracking cod opening. Just keep flicking.